Y'all, this peach cobbler was absolutely delicious. And I will say, the more butter you can put over it, the absolutely better it tastes. So I learned my lesson, need to put a lot more butter, but let's enjoy this video. We are going to make us a peach cobbler. And I love a lot of peaches. However, it says in heavy syrup, so the syrup's going to be a little bit thick, but it's not going to be thick enough. So I want to add some cornstarch to the syrup, so that way when it gets all nice and bubbly, it'll help thicken it up. But I'm honestly wondering if I should cook the cornstarch and the sauce before I add it to the pan with the peaches. But you'll need a yellow cake mix, dreadfully 2 sticks of butter. Actually, you just need 1.5 of it. I would rather get by with 1, but I don't think I'm capable of cutting it thin enough, but we'll see. I'm using 2 cans of peaches. You can use 1, but I'm also using a big casserole dish, and then of course cornstarch. This is all you need for this peach cobbler. Back in the day, like, we had to mix the flour and the milk and all the ingredients and melt the butter, but this is amazing. So we're gonna make this peach cobbler, and it's gonna be delicious. Let's get to it. I'm gonna spray my pan here. Not that it matters if it sticks or not. I should be like Snoop Dogg and wash it out, but I'm just going to sit that to the side, get my cans open, and get them drained. I'm going to do my best draining my peaches with keeping the lid on. See, the sauce is pretty thick. Ooh, I'm about to lose a peach. Okay. And that one seemed to do much better than that other one. Wonder what I did differently. Who knows, right? All right. Now, we need a heaping tablespoon of cornstarch. So I'm just going to put that in there, like my tablespoon. And let's whisk this together. And you just want to mix this together until the cornstarch has dissolved. I think I'm going to put it in the microwave and see how that does. While I'm waiting for that to heat up, well, I tell you, I wonder if I should chop the peaches up smaller. I think I'm going to do that. I know it won't make much more. I should have done 3 cans, I reckon. I like a lot of peaches in my peach cobbler, but it'll be all right. I only bought 2, so that's what we're going to go with. I love peaches and cottage cheese. Y'all like peaches and cottage cheese? Leave me a comment below. Some people can't stand cottage cheese, and whenever I was younger, I used to didn't like it. But as I got older, it's really truthful. Your taste buds change. Now I can barely stand to eat a tomato. I mean, I can eat it on a sandwich, but I can't really eat it like, you know, like in a salad or something like that. I don't know why, but I just can't. All right, that looks a little more filling, doesn't it? It makes me feel better. Okay, let's see if I don't know that it's gotten any thicker, but I know it will as it cooks. So should we just roll with it? I think so. Looks like we just added the flour mixture to it. Alright, just kind of mix this. Oh, there's a clump. See that clump? That's what I don't like. One time I went to a banquet time. It was for whenever I worked at Hardee's, and they had made some corn, and hey, I am a corn girl. I absolutely love some corn. And they put the cornstarch in it, and it was just clumps. And when I say clumps, I mean clumps of cornstarch in there. I was like, oh God, this is terrible. I was nice and I ate it, what was on my plate, but I wished I wouldn't got as much as I did. So I'm learning my lesson not to fill my plate up like I used to. Okay, we're just going to take this yellow cake mix. You can use white cake mix, French vanilla cake mix. However, Betty Crocker, not Betty Crocker, what's the other one? Is it Betty Crocker? There's Betty Crocker, there's Duncan Hines, and there's Pillsbury. So it's got to be Betty Crocker. She's down. Oh yeah, this is a Betty Crocker. You need a 15.5 cake mix, and she only has 13. So I guess, you know, once the tariffs kick in place, I think that we might go down to a 10-ounce cake. Who knows? All right, now here's the fun part. Cutting this butter. But I have a little trick. I have a little gadget that I want to use. So I'm going to see if that gadget will work. So let's see. So this is a meat slicer. And it's very, very thin, as you can see. And you can do all types of sortness of, you know, types of meat. This was sent to me to do a video on. So I guess I will try it on this video and see how it works. I know the blades are excruciatingly sharp. It says this side up. I don't know if you can change the thickness of it or what. I don't really know how this works, but I want to slice this butter so that maybe, okay. Well, that didn't work out too good, did it? Is that the blades? Well, I think it goes in here like so. This is not working, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's not meant for butter. It's just meant for meat. Look. Oh, heavens to Betsy. And I don't want to cut myself because y'all know I will. It's not working. Oh, boy. I will cut myself. Just wait. Now, how am I going to get it out? Oh, heavens to Betsy. Well, pause. So much for me saying dreadfully about wasting a stick of butter. But, yeah, I wasted a half a stick of butter. I don't know how I'm going to get that out. I might have to boil some water. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. But we're going to use a knife now. And we're going to cut this butter very thinly. And then we're just going to sprinkle it all over this cake. So I will see you guys when I have the butter covering the cake. I have it covered as good as I'm going to get it. Look, I washed that thing. I did all that stuff and didn't cut my finger, but I wash it and then I cut my finger. So, but we're going to bake this in the oven, 350 for about 45 minutes. Our peach cobbler is done. It looks like it congealed pretty good. I'm going to let it cool for just a little bit and then we'll sample a little bit. Y'all, let me say, this peach cobbler, I couldn't even remember what it was called. This peach cobbler was absolutely delicious and everybody at work absolutely enjoyed it. So I hope this video put some yummy in your tummy and a smile in your heart. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.